Stoked, the podcast.
All right, we are back, guys. Episode 13, Stoked the podcast. We're super stoked that you have tuned in once again to support us. Hey, Jacques.
Bloody marvelous, Matt.
Always stoked. The stoke is up today. I'm feeling the fire. We got an epic guest here with us. How you been, man?
Very good, very good.
Always
Growing
good.
taller every day. Beard's getting longer, so it's the only thing
Yeah.
that never lets you down.
The
man.
lies are getting longer.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's
You know
Kif,
how it
eh?
goes.
That's
You know how
Kif.
it goes.
Apparently everyone knows all the truth, so
Yeah.
might as well throw in a couple of rumors there. What's up, everyone? I'm Jacques, that's Matt. Welcome. If it's your first time here, please go and check out the first episode and give us a look at what we're about. You'll hear a little bit more about Matt's story, myself, also a little bit more about Loop Evolution Records, where we have the privilege of filming and recording this with our man
place.
Josh behind the lens and old Kaden behind the mixer there. So yeah, just fucking stoked to be here. Donkey. And like, subscribe, all that other cool shit.
We love you guys. Thank you very much. And by the way, we've pulled on an epic guest tonight. She can surf better than your boyfriend.
Definitely.
Definitely. Hey, Soph, what you say? Finally, you've made it.
Finally, I'm
Hey?
sorry it took so long, but it's
Nice
good
to
to
see
be
you.
here.
How's
Yeah,
our
thanks for
father?
having
Nice.
The
me.
Bell of Belita. What's
The
happening?
Bell.
Sophie Bell, everyone. All the fans going nuts right
Oh
now.
my God.
That was so fucking amazing because she walks in and asks her for her autograph.
I
So-
think,
awesome.
I think he was joking.
No, man, it fucking happened. We saw it. I was that's legit. So yeah, just super pumped that you made some time to come hang out with
thanks
us.
for inviting me. I'm stoked to be here.
Yeah.
Oh, happy. Yeah, so you were recently in J Bay. How was that?
It was cold.
Fucking
No,
freezing.
but yeah, that wave's something else. Like it's like no other wave. But yeah, I kind of snapped all my boards on like the first 2 days. So
shit.
yeah, it's always when you're unprepared that stuff like that happens. But yeah,
Yeah.
geez, that wave's something else.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome. That's
How'd
awesome.
it go other than breaking all the balls?
It was good. Like it was big and yeah, cold, but yeah, it was good.
And that was
stoked
just
going.
after the pro, right? The Belito Pro.
No, this
that
was
the-
like 2 days ago.
Oh, right. Okay.
Sophie's everywhere, so it's so hard to get Sophie on the podcast. She's either in Indo or down in J Bay.
Yeah, I'm here for a
you
while,
know.
so
Okay,
Yes,
so we're gonna have a
yes.
couple of surfs at least.
Yeah.
You can't be snaking me, eh? You're
No,
catching all my
I
waves
don't
like you
snake.
always.
I think that's
No,
my problem.
Always fuck man up on a
Do
wave.
that.
Definitely. Throw stuff at him.
no, but it's good fun being in the water with you, I must
Yeah.
say. Now we have a Joel. And yeah, KZN, you're a KZN girl, born and bred.
Bred.
Yeah, so you love this place, eh?
Yeah, I love it. I grew up actually on a farm, like in Sharkers Crawl. So
Yeah.
I only
Oh,
used
wow.
to surf Tinny Manor.
Okay.
That was like 10 minutes. And then when I was 13, we moved to Tiffany's.
Yes.
Everybody
Yes.
knows, by
Yes.
Bench Coffee.
Yeah.
So just been surfing Belito ever since.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And your role in the women's surf culture, I've just been, I watch your social medias. You're always hanging out with all the girls that are up and coming in South Africa surfing, Yeah, these chicks are professional athletes, Oaks.
They're whooping ass.
They're killing it.
They're whooping ass.
Hey?
Yeah.
Trying.
What's it like being a young woman surfer in South Africa and competing all over the world? What's that like for you?
I kind of love it. I love being a woman surfer. I think it's like paddling out when it's like mostly only boys, and yeah, I don't know, everyone kind of pushes you to be better. And yeah, I feel like the boys here, it's been so cool to grow up with all of them because yeah, it's never like, oh, you're a girl, you're this. Like, they're like, come, let's go. It's huge.
Yeah.
Let's go surf.
Yeah.
And you're always
And I
keen
love
for
it.
that. And
Yeah,
you're always
always
fucking keen.
Yeah, and it's crazy. Like, when I was growing up, there were, like, no girl surfers here. But now there's, like, a whole group. There's, like, 6 of them, probably even more. And they're literally surfing all day. I'm like, how do you guys do this? I want your energy.
Are those the small ones that are the chicks on sticks?
The chicks on sticks.
Hey?
You need to get them in here.
Yeah, no, we will. No, we
Yeah, you
definitely.
have
We've had our eye on those birds. We
Yeah.
We've been
definitely
watching
will.
you. We've been
That
watching
will
you,
be like-
chicks on sticks.
Shredding it. We're watching
Yeah.
yours. Well
Having a
done.
good time.
It's cool to see, though.
But it's also cool that you're there, you're a role model for them, I'm
Yeah.
sure they look up to you. So do you have any advice that you could give them?
Maybe just be yourselves. Don't try to be
Yeah.
anyone else. And just keep surfing and just keep it fun. Don't obviously take it seriously when it's needed,
Yeah.
but rather have fun.
Yeah.
I like it. Well, it's good because it's ladies that that are pioneering in an industry that you say is so male dominated and especially local spots, especially here on the North Coast. So you're pioneering and setting that example for them and just opening up the option. You can just imagine a girl sitting on the beach, check Sophie run out, smash a wave, and that's where that's how I got into skateboarding. I saw someone board for the first time and I was like, I have to try that. That looks just so much fun. It looks like something that I could enjoy and express yourself with. And it doesn't mean that you have to become a pro or an am or get paid to do it or whatever the case may be.
I feel like it's like a crime to not try surf, like given where we live. Literally.
100%.
Like, I don't know what else you do. And I'm like,
I don't know what else you do. Yeah,
Happy Women's Month, by the way.
Oh,
Yes,
thank
we're getting to the end of it.
Yeah.
Very careful.
it was a good month.
That's good. Yeah, but I'm sure you felt right at home down in J Bay with the cold, the big surf.
Yeah.
Like I said, guys, this chica over here will outsurf you 100%.
Oh my
All my boys in Australia, you have no chance. Don't even worry about it. Cancel your air tickets to South Africa because you're just going to get showed up. So, yeah.
I'm blushing.
So, Indonesia, you spend most of your time there. What are your favorite spots to go there?
Well, yeah, I haven't. Last year I spent like 8 months there and it was pretty next level. Like, I based myself in Bali and then I was lucky enough to go to like 8 different islands. But yeah, I kind of just based myself in Bali and yeah, I love it. It's like surfer's
awesome.
paradise.
Yeah.
Is there a reason for that? Is this just easier to get around, or
I
is
think-
it that you have people that you know there? What's the vibe?
Yeah, like I when I was like 16, 17, I went there for like 2 weeks and I was actually like, this is the place. Yeah, I don't know. There's just so much to do and the waves are so good all day. Literally, you can just surf all day. It's like the only thing to do there too.
I'm with you.
Yeah, everything about the food, the people, the place. I don't know.
It's a place. It's a place we have to visit. It's a
And you
place we have to visit.
Yeah, literally.
On the top of the list.
It's kind of super affordable too. I think that's why a lot of people do go there.
That does help.
Yeah.
That does help.
Yeah.
We'll take the extra strong sunblock.
Yeah. Who's on that side that you know? Were you staying in a lodge or have you got friends that side? What's
I
the
kind of
vibe?
just stay by myself, but yeah, I made like a lot of friends there. Probably have more friends than here because all my friends are overseas and stuff. And that's what I just realized. But yeah, you meet so many people too because there's people from all over. So it's kind of like
That's
a lot
super
going on, which is fun.
Yeah,
That's
very
super,
careful.
super.
Yeah.
Keeping it stoked. I love it.
Yeah, so sitting on an island drinking coconut sounds like my vibe, eh?
It's a huge vibe. I'd highly recommend.
Why would someone have to leave that situation if they didn't have to? So big up to that. And 16, 17, it just shows Saisni Bangni, man. So ready to get thrown in on the deep end. Just adventurous spirit. You just give that off. People that are around you love you. They love hanging out with you. They love seeing you explode on waves and that. So we just super pumped to have you this side.
Oh, geez, you really make me blush today. It's a
What's
good
on the,
day.
what music are you listening to at the moment?
What
What's on
music?
What's on the old playlist? Are you big into music?
Oh my
Do you start your day
gosh.
off with tunes? How does it
Yeah,
work?
I love music. Jeez,
Hell
too
yeah.
much. I'm always listening to music. I'm listening to not sad songs, but they're quite emotional. But they get me pumped, like the song "Mayonnaise," Smashing Pumpkins. That's been on repeat.
Very careful.
Oh, yeah.
Reminds me of
Love
someone.
Smashing Pumpkins.
What else? Yeah, there's a lot.
Is
There's a
it?
lot.
And,
Where's your phone? Let's check the Spotify.
oh yeah, check this out. Check this out.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
you
joking.
want
I'm
this,
joking.
yeah.
I'm joking.
No, but that's also what we're so much about here at Stoked, and
Yeah.
you know we love getting bands on it and things like that, and such a great environment here to come and record. And so if you are an artist out there and you're thinking, "Hey man, I'd
Yeah,
love
the
to put out a
setup's
song,"
crazy.
yeah, I mean we've got everything here. Cadence here, he can help you out with the drums and that. So yeah, we just super pumped and privileged to be here and in our backyard. It's so rad that something like this has now sprung up in Bolido, and they've got a dope event coming up. That Blue Bash. We'll tell you a little bit
What
more
is
about
that?
that later. So that's they're having a skate comp here because they got the little ramp. They got the
No
little
way.
mini ramp next door. It's going to be a beer pong competition, and also musicians can come and play. And it's going to be like a bit of a battle of the bands, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
And whoever kind of wins that little battle of the bands gets an hour recording here for free. So really dope opportunity. So in the studio, Caden shot for that. So you'll be able to come and mix it up here with the lads, get to meet us as well. It's going to be a fantastic day. That's in September. But keep checking us out. We'll keep reminding you about that. But it's live music again in Bolido, which is so important. Getting the whole surf and skate crew together and having a bit of a fat fucking jaw. Where are you going to be in September?
I'm going to be here.
Yes!
Come and meet Sophie, guys. Get an autograph.
Bring your Cokie pen. Come and sign up all the fucking autographs. So it's such a badass photo in that. It's at the back of a zigzag. What was it, like issue 42.3, I think it was? Big, just dropping from Sophie. Like this
was that at Lance's
fucking water.
No, that was at Nia's.
Nia's, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely got that one wrong.
Yeah.
But that was gnarly. I was like, what, a 6-footer?
Yeah, I'd say.
Jeez,
how long were you out on that day, that specific day?
That was like all day that day. But like, I think I had COVID when I got there because I was so sick. And I took 2 COVID tests and the one actually came out positive. But I was like, geez, I paid all this money. I came here. Like, I couldn't even paddle. I was paddling and my arms were like jelly. But I was like, I'm here. I literally have to. It would be rude if I just sat in my room.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got smashed.
Still charged.
That's the wave she's dropping in on it. She's really not feeling so hard. Putting your life on the line then.
Have to.
Guys, Sophie's incredible. Go check all her footage on her Instagram. We'll put the link below. And don't forget our Patreon account too.
Oh yeah. If you want to help Matt get out of the dungeons there. So we were saying if you met us in town, would you buy us a beer? That's what we're asking for a month. And if you don't pay, you still get to listen because those that do pay help out those that don't pay. So it's just soundness and kiffness and supporting local again, and that's why we're so encouraging of you, Sophie. You're just a great local person, and we want to see people like you succeed. Not only that we're only about local people, obviously not, but this is our home, and we appreciate the creativity, the high performance sports people that are in this area. We're like really, really stoked to have such a wide and diverse amount of people. I mean, we've had those on with the spearfishing and surfing, and obviously the skateboarding is close to my heart as well. We're going to get those boys on from the Bolido Bowl. Any skateboarders in town, have you checked out the Bolido Bowl? So, and also come and skate that comp here in September. It's going to be fucking
show us your skills, guys. Pull in. Bring a helmet, though. Please.
Don't come and break your skulls and stuff,
We don't need that, but we'll have specialized medical people on.
Locally, are there some kiff women that you want to give a shout out to? People that inspire you? It doesn't have to be local. It can just be some chicks that inspire you that you look up to.
Probably like my best friend Gabby. She's in Mexico right now.
Gabs.
In my dream place, and
is she hiding from the cops there? What the fuck's she doing in Mexico?
How did you know?
Everyone goes to Mexico if you want to hide from the police. We all know that.
100%. Did she meet up with Shane?
No, I think Shane left by the time she got there. It was like super last minute.
Okay.
Yeah. And now in Mexico, so
that's super rad. That's super rad. A topic I wanted to bring up though while I got Sophie. Yeah, Sophie pretty much lives on the beach. We have a constant let's just say a bit of an itch with the pollution and litter within South Africa. I know the Litter Boom Project is doing great work out there.
Are those the little mermaids? No. Did you see that? No. They call them what? Mermaid tears. Those little drops
those little things. That happened years ago, but they're still polluting our beaches.
Yeah.
But I wanted to bring up and dive into a bit more about how we can help do our part, in society, locally. So, I mean, what I've just been doing is walking along the beach, picking up trash myself.
Yeah, please take a plastic packet every time you go to the beach.
I think if anyone can just pick up at least 5 pieces of litter every day, it will even make a difference.
Of course.
Even the smallest things you do can make a difference.
100%. I mean, it is a outgrowing problem. But if we all do our part, maybe we can, live a bit longer on this earth, because eventually it'll end up choking us to death. Yeah. And as surfers, we are in the water. We see it constantly every day. So please, guys, we hope and pray that guys take this information on and pursue it. Because as surfers, we are ocean obsessed.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, and we literally live in like the most beautiful place. It would be sad if it did
of
ever
course.
get anything like town. Not that was
No, it's getting a bit hectic. I mean, with we are experiencing high levels of E. coli around KZN. So yeah, we need to find solutions, guys, not problems.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
I also think we need to get hold of like local city councillors and that, and get them serious about it as well. It doesn't help you just dumping shit all the time. But I hear in Indo, don't they do banana leaves now instead of plastic bags? Have you seen supermarkets with that?
Indo's like there's so much plastic.
Of course.
Unfortunately, like I have heard that they want to just use banana leaves for everything.
Yes.
I think that'll take a while to be implemented.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, Indo's like massive with plastic, which sucks.
And take your own bags. It's just like the
Water
smallest
bottles.
fucking things. I'm also like
Have your
so
own water
anti us flushing toilets with fresh water. I just think that's absolutely fucking ridiculous.
Probably just put a brick in the top.
You run a bath. Run yourself a bath once a week. Keep that water in the bath and wash your bath mats with that water. Then you've got that dirty ass water. Just leave it in there, man. Fucking spray it with some Dettol or whatever. It's never smelt in my home.
Yeah.
And then you just take a bucket and you run it into the bowl of the toilet. You don't have to run it into the cistern because that'll make it all smelly and whatever the case may be. Just drop it straight into the bowl.
I've actually never heard of that one.
Yeah,
ever.
me neither.
That's just something that I thought of. It's just I like
clever.
coming up with some practical shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, we
Need more
love it.
people like you.
Yeah,
There we
and
go.
it takes me a week to flush the toilets with that water. So you just think of yourself, how much water we're actually fucking wasting. A whole bath. I mean, how much water can a bath hold? It's like 80 or 90 liters. Not that I'm saying you should probably not have such a gnarly bath, but I promise you, for the whole week I can flush the toilets. In our house for almost. Sometimes it's been 2 weeks. So stay sharp out there. Come up with some KIF solutions. But like you said, take a plastic bag with you onto the beach to pick up some stuff. Water bottle as well. Yeah, stop buying all these single-use plastic fucking nonsense.
100%.
I also think we just need a bigger surge in Belito as far as recycling is concerned. Where would you take your shit if you wanted to recycle it? Because you can't expect like a single lady with her lighties in the cab to drive to the fucking dump if she wants to recycle her stuff.
Exactly.
I don't have babies.
No, absolutely. Of course you don't. But I mean, we can't expect people to be driving out to the dump. It's a dirt road. That road is fucking terrible. I've been there so many times. But we need more drop-off centers. We actually need our estates to get on board. Yeah. Those guys should get more proactive, maybe in your body corporates and all of that, to get more proactive, to get trucks to come and actually pick up all because I mean, there's so much that we could be recycling. Yeah. Those guys should then be picking that stuff up. And I also heard this crazy fucking thing where they said, if for just 1 week you couldn't throw your shit away, what would you do?
I don't even know what I would do.
Your kitchen would fucking stink. Yeah. You'd take way more responsibility about how you threw away your stuff, what 100%. You threw away, what you put where, what you're buying and eating. You know, because now you got to think to yourself, this thing's going to fucking pong if I take it home. You know, there's like Cindy's. I love Cindy's.
She's got all the glass jars.
So good.
All her fucking jars, incredible.
Go try them.
But she's got the veggies there that you can just pick and put inside your bag or put inside your. You know, they've got all these fabric bags.
Bananas that are not wrapped in plastic. I mean, the thing's got a skin on it already. So why now do we need to go and wrap it in plastic?
So let's make it Stoked and Belito, man. Fuck, this place should be like the known for its recycling capability and stuff, and let's keep these in the fucking water. It's so important.
I mean, it just blew my mind that the studies that they've done on like fish with the microplastics that are in fish, and we're eating that stuff, you know. We are chowing microplastics that the fish are eating. So it all comes back to us to kick us in the ass. But before I forget, actually, on the topic of recycling, guys, we have a brand that backs us now, and it's 30 South.
Woo!
And funny enough, they actually do ocean plastic recycled
amazing
frames.
Amazing product. Fucking dope.
This shit is legit, guys. These are the type of guys we want to be supporting. These are the type of guys that we want to tell our friends about.
Yeah.
100%. And
fully customizable, so you can change the arms, you can change the color of the frame,
check those out,
the lenses. They got about 6 or 7 different types of lenses as well. So please go and check them out. They're always in the bio. We'll send Sophie around to go try some of them out.
100%.
I'm gonna subscribe and get a
Yeah.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah,
Check that out.
exactly.
You subscribe to the podcast, and our listeners do get that 15% off on your purchases there. So massive shout out to those at 30 South for coming on board and partnering with us. It's a kind of brand
Super
that we love.
rad.
Yeah, very
Super
good.
rad.
And now Sophie's gonna come and get sorted out
That's
as
it.
well.
Yeah, we love it, guys. But let's take care of our environment. Let's do our part. Let's take responsibility. You know, you take responsibility. I find, so many people are trying to take responsibility of their own lives with, creating their own, like eating better, cutting out certain foods and things that they are drinking, sugars. But, they don't think about taking responsibility of the environment.
Yeah, I think it's
It's
I
crazy.
mean, we live in, like you said, such a beautiful place, and we want to be here for a lot longer, and we want the next generation to enjoy what we've had the privilege of enjoying. So,
I'm sure we all know we could be doing a little bit more too.
but that's a good thing. I think that doesn't have to bring you down. It's
No,
just
for
something
sure.
cool to be aware of. And that's why taking a plastic packet with you to the beaches is such a cool thing, because you actually realize how much fucking shit is on there as well, because now you're looking around for it as well. So, and I don't know about you, but I love picking up shells as well. I think it's I don't know, it's like picking up little treasures. So it's just, I'm just doubling up on that. So, something that I really enjoy. Some of your favorite spots to surf in Bolido?
Jeez, I feel like surfers is like the go-to. I feel like everyone rocks up there, even if the waves are better everywhere else.
That's it.
But when Bog's good, that's probably like my favorite. I feel like Bog is so fun.
Your
Tidal
missed it
waves
2
and
days
bog.
ago.
I know.
Oh, I'm so
don't-
bummed you went there. But you had J-Bay, so...
No, but there were no waves. There were just no flights home.
No.
Johnny, it was like the best day of the year. Hey, best day of the year.
Yeah, it was. I don't want to say anything
Who's got
because I don't
some
want to
footage
break
that we
your
can
heart.
check?
No, that
Justin
breaks my
has
heart.
some.
Did
Does
he get some
Jazzy got
footage?
some footage. Yeah, man, I was just shredding. And then
Amazing.
talking
things
about
up.
I couldn't
surfers,
believe it. Hey.
I got old. We see. We're watching you, QJ. We see you followed the podcast today, boy.
Yes.
Anyway, guys, QJ is one of the best coaches that we have in the South Africa.
Yeah.
So go give him a follow. We'll probably get him on the podcast too.
Should.
Yeah, we should. He's a classic arty.
Yeah.
Yeah. So guys, we love it. We love being here, Sophie. We enjoy your energy. We
Yeah,
love the
thanks,
stoke you
guys.
bring.
Stoked to finally be here.
Are you a bit of a
Definitely.
cook? Do you like cooking? What's your vibe with
Do I
that?
like cooking?
Eh?
I
Some
love
recipes.
cooking,
I'm trying to
yes.
get more into it, so I'm always looking for a
Oh, yeah.
fresh new recipe.
I don't eat meat, so I don't know. If
No, that's
you'll
good.
like what
Why
I'm
no?
cool,
Why the fuck
man.
not?
But I won't explain a whole recipe on this podcast. That might be a bit
Have you got a
but
dope
I'll send
smoothie?
you-
Smoothies are my new thing.
Smoothies are the best, yeah, but I like simple smoothies. I don't like when you put too much. But
So
I'll tell you what I
veggie
put in my-
smoothie or-
Go! We want to hear. We want to hear. You probably
What
got
I
this.
put in my
We
smoothie.
probably got a badass recipe that we need. Mine is
Oh, what do you
banana, peanut butter, bit of kale, some yogurt,
Yeah.
and that's about it.
Okay,
No,
well,
that's about it. And a little bit of honey as well.
Was it good?
I fucking love it. Because you're climbing off the walls. That banana sorts you out. We need a bit of energy when we're doing these high performance sports and stuff. So check
Actually,
that one
banana does help with the cramps in the water. Oh,
You
the
think?
potassium. Yeah, 100%.
yeah, what's I say? My smoothie.
Go, we want to hear.
Waiting, man.
It's simple. It's just like a lot of blueberries. I feel so
Yes.
good when I eat just
Yes.
blueberries.
Oh, yeah.
Some banana, almond butter,
Oh, yeah.
oat milk, and
I'm an oat milk fan,
maca
too.
powder.
Oat milk's one of the better ones. And the macadamia milk, I
one of
find.
the better ones.
Because the rice milk's a load of
Oh,
shit.
no,
and the almond milk is fucking
Yeah.
terrible. I don't know how
Yeah, it
anyone
feels a
drinks
bit
that
watered
shit.
down
Yeah,
almond
yeah,
milk,
yeah.
eh? The oat, milk's nice
much
and
nicer.
creamy.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
like it just looks a bit scaly because it's got that little brown
You just have
tinge
to
to
shake
it.
it.
You just have to shake it till it's white.
Yeah.
Till it changes fucking colour.
Hey,
Might be off.
No, you might.
So
no,
if your
then you
oat milk's
smell
probably
it.
fucked.
I'm sure I would know if it was off.
It's probably off. And it always says it's got like a 2 month, but that shit doesn't last
like
longer
2
than 4
days,
days.
not
And it's
even.
fucking smoked.
No, literally.
They're going to make that shit last a little bit longer.
Oh, try making our own. Yeah,
Your own oat milk.
We're gonna make oat
I
milk,
wanna
guys.
take
It's gonna
that.
be branded Stoked
Stoked oat
on the
milk.
merchandise
We
list.
should actually do that.
Yeah, on the merch
I
list.
have a recipe.
We'll get
Yes.
Sophie on to come and squeeze us some oat milk. That sounds skiff. Bring your own mezzalin cloths. It's going to get fucking wild.
Dang, we can't fit a cow in here, so we'll fit a few little rolled oats and almonds we can squeeze.
No, I've got a recipe. I'll bring it. I'll bring it.
But I must be
Stay
honest,
tuned.
I feel much better when I cut out the dairy in my life.
Is it?
That's just me, really. Yeah, I have a bit of dairy there, here and there, like the yogurt in my smoothie too. I have a bit of yogurt. But a lot of dairy that I've cut out is just like having my coffees black these days
Yeah.
and stuff. And I just feel much better, you know. I can breathe better. I find it helps with sinus.
Yeah, sinus is a big thing. For me.
Yeah. When you're out there going down a 10-foot bomb.
Heck, you
you
come
wanna-
out like the next day, water's just dripping out your nose, and you're like in a public area. That's quite gross.
You know what? I've had the one time. I'm actually going to admit this on the podcast. So I was a
Yes,
waiter.
here we go.
I was
Some
a
juicy
waiter.
details.
How disgusting is this? And sorry to the guy that had to experience this. So it had happened in Australia. I was a waiter, right?
Yeah.
And there were these massive. There was a cyclone came through the one season, and it was about like 8 to 9 foot sets coming through in Malulabar there, Sunshine Coast area, and it's kind of like Durban Harbour. So you know when the big swell hits Durban
Yeah.
Harbour, like it will form like in the middle, and then it will break closer towards the piers.
Yeah.
But you can see the swell forming in the middle of the whole harbour, in that like area that's got a lot of sand. So yeah, I was catching these bombs, and then I had to go to work, and I was a waiter, right? So now it's like 3 hours of 6-foot bombs, 7-foot closeouts. Like anyway, I get there and I brought the food out, and I go and give it I go and give it to this beautiful, nice couple that were there. I don't know where they were from. But they didn't see it, and the water gets caught in your sinuses, like Sophie was just saying. And as I leant over, a waterfall of seawater went into the gentleman's plate.
Did you get fired?
No, I took it back to the kitchen straight away. I just pretended like they had forgotten something.
Did they give you a
But
tip
I
or
did
no?
not let the gentleman eat it, that's for sure.
Shot, man. Fucking hell.
But it
man.
was super
There's
embarrassing.
somebody that will just serve that shit. They
Some
can
guys
do
will serve
crap.
that. I'm not that guy, but
feel
it
like
was
you're
one of the
lying.
most. No, I promise you. One of the.
I would have rather just.
How's this chick, eh?
Yeah, she knows how dodgy you
She's
fucking
straight
are.
to me, eh?
How dodgy.
Nah, I wouldn't do that. But hey, it was an embarrassing moment.
Well, what a
Yeah,
nice.
I was just like, I'm a surfer, you know. Gotta expect that.
So you actually do look after the shot, Matt. That's
Gotta look
fucking
after
cool.
everyone.
I'm never letting Matt
Gotta
fetch
look
my
after-
balls again.
Yeah.
Never touch my food again. So that's, I think that's a good way to finish up this podcast. So, an embarrassing story about fucking Matthew.
That's it. Enjoy it.
So,
Eat it up.
Phoebe, hope you've had fun.
I have.
Shot for hanging out with us. We know we can be a little
High
bit
five.
much, but
No, I don't think so at all.
shot for having
Yeah,
us. And
keep shredding.
yeah,
Thanks.
don't make yourself a stranger. We'd love to have you on again.
Yeah,
So
maybe check up on me in a year.
make
I
sure.
have to ring you and see where you're at. She's hiding in Mexico.
Yeah, dude,
Sophie, the
me,
cops are here
probably.
and they're looking for you.
We told them you're in Mexico. Don't worry. Just send us a pin there so we can send it on to them.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, have a great
Thanks,
rest of
mate.
your week, and thanks for shopping with us.
No, thank you.
Bless
guys.
you.
Jeez.
Massive pleasure.
Stoked
Massive
to be
pleasure.
Guys, thank you very much for tuning in once again. That's all we have for you today. Tune in our next episode. We got a couple of good ones coming on. We have a doctor going to make an appearance, so we're going to chat to her about some awesome stuff. Probably some super taboo topics, maybe. Don't hold me to it, but it's gonna get cool. We're gonna have a good time.
Sounds
And
dope.
We out.
Thanks for joining us. Bye bye. Love each other
guys.
and love your fucking selves. Bye.
Love yourself.
I'm feeling kind of like stoked.